Hi, so I'm going to be talking about a really cool book today that I thoroughly enjoyed. The book is called FantasticLand by Mike Bockoven. It was a fantastic book. It was an interview type horror, which was written by a reporter who was reporting on an incident that happened during a natural event in a theme park. Here's the plot.
Since the 1970s, FantasticLand has been the theme park where fun is guaranteed. But when a hurricane ravages the Florida coast and isolates the park, the employees find it anything but fun. 5 weeks later, the authorities who rescue the survivors encounter a scene of horror. Photos soon emerge online of heads on spikes outside of rides and Versa and human bones littering the gift shops, breaking records for hits, views, likes, clicks, and shares. How could a group of survivors, mostly teenagers, commit such terrible acts? Presented as a fact-finding investigation and a series of first-person interviews, FantasticLand pieces together the grisly series of events. Park policy was that the mostly teenaged employees surrender their electronic devices to preserve the authenticity of the FantasticLand experience. Cut off from the world and left on their own, the teenagers soon form rival tribes who viciously compete for food, medicine, social dominance, and even human flesh. This new social network divides and ravished Dreamland into territories ruled by pirates, shopgirls, the freaks, and the mole people.
Things that I really liked about this book was one, it was set in a theme park. Now, I love theme parks. I'm from Melbourne. I go to Luna Park all the time. When I'm in the Gold Coast, I'm always at Movie World. So as soon as it was a horror set in a theme park, it had me. I also liked it as it was very much like the book Lord of the Flies in the fact that these people got trapped in this theme park, and you got to see how humans you would, obviously this author interpretation of how they'd react with no authority or by their own. I've got to say too, there was a part in this book about 75% of the way through where it moved from a theme park to a hotel, and there was these people with these like pig masks. Now, I don't usually get frightened in books. I read a lot of Stephen King books, a lot of horror books, but this one actually freaked me out. Like, I turned on the lights, I was at home alone, and I made sure the door was locked. It actually kind of freaked me out. So kudos for them to be able to write something that actually got to me and freaked me out, because that doesn't happen very often. Things I didn't like about this book. So this book was compiled of a lot of interviews from the people that were working in the theme park at the time, and officials, police officers post the event. Now, these were all different people, so you would expect that the reporting would be, the language that these people used during the interview would be different. However, they weren't. It was like the same people were talking on all the interviews when it should have been a multiple different people, multiple different personalities, etc. So the fact that they all sounded like one person was kind of a detriment to this book. What rating am I going to give this book? Well, this book definitely gets a 6 out of 6 CalValStars, without a doubt. Although it didn't have a lot of plot twists, the plot was amazing. It pulled it off well. The way it was written was very good. I kind of liked the way they had used interviews to convey the story, and the author just did a really good job. Would I recommend this book to you? 100%. If you like horrors, if you like thrillers, if you just want something a little bit different, definitely go and read it. It was a really good book, and I recommend it to everybody.